Good morning, guys. How are you this Wednesday? Thank you so much for joining me today. Good morning, Trevor. How are you? Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. Um, I guess we'll let people trickle in, but I am, as you know, I'm taking a little break. Um, Not a little, I guess. I'm gonna be away for 3 weeks. That's like quite a long time. But I'm gonna take a little studio break and go on travel starting next week. So just a little reminder that I will not be live streaming for the next 3 weeks or so. But I'll share a post and make sure you guys know about all of that. But today, I did finish my little piggy painting from last week, so I will show you guys that in a second. But today, something really exciting. Well, it is exciting for me because I'm gonna get back to painting my uh, gouache painting of my first month flower bouquets. A couple reasons, because I think last time I mentioned that going back and forth from gouache and watercolor really made me feel uncomfortable, and I want to get through that uncomfortableness. So I thought it would be good for me to kind of get used to painting with gouache and watercolor, so I'm not so foreign in either. And the second reason is that because I'm gonna go on travel next week, like actually this weekend, I don't think I'll have time to finish a whole painting. So I thought maybe I'll do two little small ones. Those small ones do take me a lot less time. So then, it's less stressful for me. So that's what I'm doing. And now that I'm looking at these flowers, I'm doing two paintings. I kind of started prepping them already with some watercolor in the background, which I will show you guys in a little bit in detail, close up. But I am doing two paintings today, so we'll see how that goes. But let's get started. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Danny. Why are you too professional? I tried. And hello, Yaku Puso. Puso? I'll call you Yaku, yeah? Hi. Hi, guys. Hello, guys. I try to be professional. I take that as a compliment. But I did my spiel. And by the way, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, follow wherever you're watching me. It'll really help. And before I get started on my today's painting, I will show you the one I did from last week, which I'm super excited about. Okay, are you guys ready? Ready to be blown? I'm joking. Maybe not. So as you know, I've been working on my 12 Animals of Chinese Zodiac series, and this is my sixth one already. So this is halfway through the 12th animal, and the animal of the week, let's call it, is a piggy with hydrangea as their accompanying flower. Because what I've been doing for the past six pieces, I pick the animal, and then the animal comes with a flower, uh, flower with an animal, and it's you can look it up on Google. That's what I did. So each week I've been doing different flowers and different animals, and just happens this week is a little piggy. I'm actually super happy with how this turned out because I think Hito mentioned that this is such a cozy painting, and I can't help but agree with that because there's something very intimate about this composition, and all the soft purples and pinks and blues of the hydrangea reflecting on this very pale pig is really giving that mood of calming and comfort, I guess. And then my signature creatures, these orbits, one is jutting out of the pig's armpit neck kind of, and then the other one's on the ground, and all three of them are kind of examining this flower bud that fell on the floor, I guess. But yeah, I'm really happy with the flowers. But yeah, this whole composition is just so soft and dreamy, and I use constraint of not overworking some of the peripheral flowers, which I think really helped with the composition. But yeah, Year of the Pig. My daughter is actually Year of the Pig, so she is 7 now. So you can, if you don't know what Chinese zodiac you are, you should go look it up. It's super fun. And so cute, love the eyes. The pig HD. That's funny. Um, there's no likes in Twitch though. That's okay. And if you guys are wondering, I am multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So I might be talking to people from different places, and you can if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's probably the case. Anyways, so today I am kind of switching gear for all the reasons I explained in the beginning. That I am gonna do the birth month flowers. I already did Lily of the Valley for May, and then roses for June. So today I'm doing the July flower, which is larkspur, also called delphinium. I think they're like very close to the flower, but not exactly the same. And then I'm also, so that's July, larkspur for July, and then August is aster, which is, I didn't know this, but aster are just like this little daisy-like flowers, but they're not actually daisy. So this whole time I thought they're daisy, they actually are asters. Okay, and then as you know, I switched back and forth between gouache and watercolor. So today I did do the background with watercolor because watercolor is transparent, that I can kind of just go over the whole thing with the watercolor and not having to worry about leaving all these petals out because it's a small painting, the petals are small, it'd be a nightmare for me to do that. So I did watercolor kind of all throughout, and now I'm going to start using gouache, kind of paint the flowers, and then I'm going to use a little bit of gouache in the background once we have more flowers. Same here. And then so this series, what I've been doing is kind of using like the flowers one color, and then the background is either in the complementary color or contrasting color. Yeah, what do I have to say about that? That's it. All right, so let's get started. And then obviously, if you guys have any questions, have any thoughts, please share in the chat and jump in the chat. Say hi to me. And Travis said, Silky love. Okay. All right. I hope these flowers turn out well. I'm always a little nervous about switching. So I'm going to make some paint real quick. And then kind of get back into painting with gouache again, I guess. So I'm not using this brush. Also kind of had to switch my whole set of brushes to a combination. Should I do the stem first or flower first? I like to do the stem because it kind of like clears my mind of what they are, but you know what, I'm gonna do flowers first, so then I can see if there's areas that need more stem and less stem. All right, I'm gonna make some colors real quick and then we'll get started. So we're gonna do some purples, some blues. This is a good size brush, yes. And I've been finding that I really like to use a flat brush to blend gouache instead of a tapered brush. Not unsure why. So with gouache, I still like to paint from light to dark. I think that's just general good practice. So today I'm going to use blues and purples with this larkspur. If you look at larkspur, it's like this brilliant purple color. So see, July is your month. Oh, so this is for you, Trevor. Well, I know your favorite color is green, but I hope you like blue. Because delphinium or larkspur is like this brilliant purple color, like I just mentioned. And I thought purple and blue just such a beautiful combination that I feel like I have to do that. I'm sure it will turn out awesome. Let me mix some, I think purple first. I'm gonna do the purple and then go in with lighter blue and then dark blue. How you guys this week been? I've just been this past 2 weeks has been pretty crazy for me. My daughter just had a birthday, so it was all about birthday prep for like a couple weeks, and then I'm going on my travel next week. And it's a big kind of I'm gonna be out for a while, so I'm just making sure and I'm going with my daughter for the first time by myself. So just make sure that I pack everything I need, that I didn't forget anything. I love purple blue. Well, I am so glad to hear that. So I had this like beautiful baby blue background. Let's see. This pretty lilac color I think will go really well. Maybe needs a little bit more pink in it. Yeah, just a little bit more red in it. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Trevor. Yes, she had a great time at her birthday party. Kids' birth, like, I don't know when do we start. I guess you should always celebrate your own birth. But I remember at some point birthday stopped being fun, but it's pretty awesome to watch kids get so excited about birthdays, and you kind of, live through their experience again. I enjoyed that. Now I'm trying to remember, how did I do my gouache last time? Okay, I'm gonna start with the more watery layer. Oh, hello, Ken. I can. I am working on some gouache paint today, so I really want to get comfortable with switching between watercolor and oh my gosh, gouache, so that I'm kind of forcing myself to work on it. Not forcing, I enjoy it, so I guess it's not much forcing. But how are you, Ken? How have you been? Okay, I'm gonna start from bottom of the top down. I guess top down. So and this whole collection is like I'm doing bouquets of the flower of that month. I feel like my brush is suddenly too big. And I have planned, this idea in my head that I want to do a huge huge oil painting of this bouquets. Playing with scale a little bit because these are small, and usually when we think of bouquet flowers, there are life size, not too big or small. But I thought, how awesome would that be if I did an oversized bouquet that just like takes up an entire wall or something. But yeah, I hope I get to it. It's my project this year, so I'm gonna side project, I guess, besides my live streaming. Ken said I did a picture with my color ink the other day. Awesome! I noticed that all of the inks have the same like height. All the inks have the same like high saturation. What do you mean by that? Do you mean that all the inks are very saturated, or because I'm imagining because they're ink that they have to be saturated, right? Yes, I used to do oil painting. In fact, when I studied art in university, I majored in oil painting. So that was kind of my. And then because oil painting just wasn't very apartment friendly, small space friendly, that after I graduated, I kind of had to. I tried to do it in my apartment and it wasn't very great. So I had to kind of switch. Well, I stopped doing art for a long time. Then I had to switch to other medium. That's how that's how I kind of got into watercolor, because it's just so much easier to deal with. So if you were to make it black and white, they all be the same light gray tones. Oh, that's interesting. I never even thought about that. But because you can't really, if it's all black and white, then you can get all light gray tones. Oh, that's interesting. So do you find it better to just stick with one color instead of trying to make it use multiple colors in the same ink drawing? Oh. This is gonna be too dark. Ooh. I just know that with ink, you kind of have to. I will use like line weight to differentiate the value, because you can't really dilute the ink to make it lighter. Or is that what you're doing? Okay, I think I'm going to try to add water to some next time. Yeah, let me know, because I tried to. Oh shit. I remember trying to dilute my ink, but it like changed the consistency of the ink almost. So my pen, my ink pen that I use, it will just not grab the ink the same way after I dilute it. So it was kind of a disaster for me, but I hope you figured out. Those subtle nuances. Yeah. Try it. Let me know. The one I diluted was a Winsor Newton ink that comes in the little glass bottle, and I added some water. It was like, whoa, that it changed like how the ink, yeah, it just changed the consistency of the ink, that it just didn't do what I thought it was gonna do, like how paint was going to do it. But that is an interesting problem, because I would think Yeah, I would think to do ink, you will have to kind of use the frequency of the ink. So if you want to have darker, then you color the whole thing in. If you use lighter, you use like hatch lines or something. But I don't really use ink. I have very little bit of experience with it. That was my discovery. But I also, I don't know if you noticed, there are definitely certain ink colors that are easier to work with, like on the pen, than others. I find that like black and red was really good to work with, but white is a little harder. Like it doesn't flow as well. And I also tried to use gold, and that was super hard. Actually, no, gold was pretty easy. It kind of flowed, but white for some reason was really hard to work with. Well, I'm glad I can help. That's why we have to talk about these things as artists, I guess. There's sometimes you're just like you don't even I guess you don't know what you don't know. But also sometimes we don't think of everything all the time. It's like me, someone commented on my videos about, oh, the person said I use gouache, like thick watercolor. I was like, oh yeah, you totally can, because it's water-based. If you just dilute it, it's just the like way more pigmented version of watercolor. And that discovery kind of changed my entire process with a lot of my paintings. Okay, we had a little first pass of my gouache paint. This is first, with gouache paint, I noticed I probably only need to do like 2 layers, maybe 3 at the max, and it will be really brilliant without me having to try too hard. But with watercolor, sometimes I had to go over like 3, 4 times to just get it look more saturated. So, what brand of ink are you using right now? I wonder if that matters. I just feel like the Winsor Newton one is like the go-to. Okay, so I gotta remember with gouache that my color gets. I have to blend the colors. It doesn't just, spread like watercolor. And I'm trying to preserve the light as much as I can. Oh, that's pretty. It's light blue. Look at that. Actually, I probably need to have another brush. So I'm holding can you see? Holding like 4 brushes now. Well, I had 3, but I realized I probably need to have 1 more. So I'll use a round brush for this one maybe. So yeah, so brands make a difference. Actually, I have Winsor Newton. It's too glossy. You see yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's true. It does. It's like so. What's the word? Thick, viscous. Like when you do a line of ink, yeah. I imagine if you do a cross section, it'll be like little bubble because it's kind of dense. That if you do another on top, it's never exactly the same. So you end up with these like squiggly, hairy, not neat lines. So yeah, so I do remember that was Winsor Newton. You kind of have to just go once and hoping that is it. Because if you go on top, it's a disaster. But pH Martin Bombay ink, good to know. The other kind of ink I do use and I love is this Chinese Sume ink. This is a really old bottle, but Sumi ink is waterproof, so you know you can ink it and then go on top with watercolor or water that you won't smudge or anything. And that Sumi ink does come. I just have black, but it does come in like blue and reds and whatnot. The PH Martin is very matte and blends well together, but good to know. PH Martin. Yeah, see, I didn't know that they come in different densities. But it would make sense. Okay, so the downside about gouache is it's dry so damn fast. Like between me talking and me reading the chat, my brush seems to have caked and dried, so now I had to re-wet it. Here since I have this dark blue on my brush. So Kat, is ink kind of your favorite medium at the moment? Or do you have a favorite medium? And anyone else who's watching and wants to let me know that would be awesome too. I kind of been switching back and forth between watercolor and gouache. When I'm working with gouache, I was like, oh, I love it so much. But when I work with the watercolor, I also think that. So maybe it's just both are my awesome favorite. The gradient looks great in gouache. The gradient looks great in gouache and fine. A bit more control than watercolor. Oh, 100%. The gouache is so much easier to control in so many ways. And I can just blend right away. So I feel like if you're someone who's more OCD or doesn't like the unpredictability of life, then probably watercolor will drive you crazy. I feel like watercolor just never does what you want it to do exactly. It kind of has a mind of its own, which is like also the awesome part and the frustrating part. But once you tame the beast, like I feel like I have somewhat tamed this, I say. But it's a controlled chaos. I don't know if I'll ever be able to control it 100%. Maybe nor do I want to, because I like the unpredictability. I guess that's why I switch back and forth from gouache and the watercolor. I really like ink and like traditional pen ink techniques. I always love the black and white art and old chapters. Oh yeah, for sure, the comic arts. Do you ever use the so I have navy, light navy, blue, and purple. Okay, get my brushes straight. Do you ever use those Japanese calligraphy ink pens? It's like their tip is like this felt brush, kind of like makeup eyeliner brushes almost. If you're familiar, you might not be. But it's made out of felt and it's really soft and it almost behaves like regular brushes, but stiffer. I find that when I try to do ink with those brushes, I love the results. But then I'm wondering if it's maybe because I'm able to control it a little bit more. Oh, I have one thing, something like that. A fud brush. Oh, I don't know the name. I just know they're called, when I go to store, like the label, they're like, some store call them calligraphy brush pens. Maybe it's just, you know, different name for the same thing. Calligraphy brush pens. But like it's a tube with ink. It's actually actual ink in the pen, and then the tip is like a felt. Combo, I think. I don't know that brand, but if you go to any Japanese stationery store, they have them, and I love them. And oh, maybe you should consider that, because I'm thinking now, because you can do thicker or thinner stroke width, kind of like pen pressure in Photoshop, with just one brush instead of switching back and forth, which I thought is kind of cool. It's like a marker material, but the tip is shaped. Yes, yes, yes. That's it. That's a good way to put it. Marker. It is like marker material, but the tip is like a brush shaped, and it's softer than marker, but harder than actual brush. But yes, it sounds like you have tried them. But yeah, I have those in like a few different ways, because I thought I don't use them, but when I saw them in stores, I was like, this is cool, so I bought some. Nib called G-Pen that's given to the mango artist. Oh, cool. Is that like a softer nib? I almost never change my nib. I probably should have them. I just use the one that comes with. But I know I have a pencil-like nib somewhere. Gouache are dried up here now. I can't really blend. Oh, hello, Michelle. Hi. How are you today? I am working on some flower bouquets today to July and August flowers, larkspur and aster. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna show you guys my cake painting I did last week. For those of you who just joined me, I need to let you see it. Yeah, it has a super flexibility, so super thin to super thick. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Michelle's like, I don't know. Oh, maybe Ken can help you, Michelle. I don't know the answer. Okay, let me finish this little flower here, and then I'm going to show you guys my cake painting. like I'm doing okay today with blending. I remember last time with my first switch, the blending of gouache felt so foreign, but today it feels okay. Let's make this middle part super dark right away. And with gouache, if your ink dries on your pen, which is probably 99 times of the case, I usually just like dip it in the water for like a microsecond, as short as you can manage. You know what? I should maybe just spray it. Just thought of it. Okay. For me, the ink is too thick. Ink can really thicken in a short amount of time. Oh, actually, Ken, that's such a good tip. I never even thought about that. The nib I have, I guess yeah, I just been using that one nib, but sometimes I switch to a glass pen when I do use ink. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, let me show you guys my painting from last week. My little piggy, Year of the Pig with hydrangea. And I think this painting probably took me the longest to finish. And someone said last time, was like, why do I torture myself with picking these really hard flowers to draw? And I think hydrangea definitely is one of the hardest. It's on the top three. I think the chrysanthemum was still harder. But now, after I've done the hydrangea, I feel like I can do any flower. It took me forever to draw the flowers. But this is a piggy. This is a very cozy composition. I stepped away from it and said, oh, this feels so cozy. Like, I think Hiddo was saying that, and I'm totally borrowing her word because it definitely feels like that. Cozy, and then the other word comes to my mind is very intimate. These three buddies, the little piggy and my two orbeds, they're kind of are fascinated by this flower bud that fell on the floor. They're kind of investigating it. But look at my piggy eye. They're so cute. Somebody said Peppa Pig in real life. It was funny. And I'm happy with how the hydrangeas turned out. Can I work on them more? Probably, but I think this painting I really exercise restraint. So maybe that's one of the reasons why it looks so dreamy and cozy, because on the side, I just had to force myself to stop rendering them, to work on them, just leave these very faded, vague brush strokes to represent the flower without overdoing it. And then I think when I step back, your eyes are kind of falling onto these three mainly, and everything else kind of falls to the background. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Really happy with how that painting turned out. Hello, this is me. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I love how sweet the eyes turned out. Oh, I know. I kind of personified the piggy's eyes. I think I'm looking back on all my animals. They're all kind of having this like almond-shaped girly cat eye on all the animals. So I think that kind of shape makes them look a little bit more human, maybe a little bit more cartoony, which I like. Let me catch up on the paint, my chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle, to hear that. I know, I know. I hope it's all just better going forward, but you're hanging there. You got this. I don't know, and Ken said, I don't know about Sumi, but Indian ink has a pretty short shelf life. So for Ken, Sumi has a pretty long shelf life, and I know for a fact that with Sumi ink, you can add water to it, and it dilutes it without changing like the color too much. Um, I don't. I think I don't work with Indian ink that much. So I don't know about that. Such a nation of it. Oh, you guys, thank you. I'm so happy to hear that you guys like my painting. I think this might be one of my favorite ones. I don't know. Now, just because it's all pretty colors for one, right? And yeah, so I think the piggy might be one of my favorite ones. Hey, maybe I'm getting better at doing animals. You know, I did share last time that I don't usually paint animals at all. So doing this 12 animals of Chinese zodiac is kind of forcing me. I'm challenging myself. Also, I'm being forced to paint all these animals and flowers that I probably wouldn't normally choose to do. And it definitely has stretched my skills to an edge that I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable with. And because of that, I think I've gotten a lot more comfortable with, I have gotten better at painting these different flowers and different animals, hence improving my repertoire skills. So there you go. Yes, so someone asked, why do I torture myself with doing these really hard flowers? My answer would be I didn't choose to, but because the theme I picked, I'm kind of stuck with it. But then, I think in life when you choose to do something hard, you also get to reap the reward of doing that hard thing. But yes, I do joke that now that I painted these crazy hydrangeas and chrysanthemums, now I feel like I can paint any flowers. I'll try Sumi. I have Indian inks. I also like to try find another antique ink. Well, I have actual ink from 40. Wow. From 40s, you had to keep the bottle. I feel like that's vintage. It's beautiful deep red, but it's not so bad. So Sumi ink actually smells too. It has like the funky funk smell. I can't describe it. It's funny. Oh, sounds like Michelle, you also work with a lot of ink. So Ken, he's been exploring ink quite a lot, and I think he always changes mediums. As far as I can see. Let's see. I am doing the same thing today. I am working on I'm working with gouache today for the most part. I did do the background in watercolor just because of the transparency of it. I just want to have a layer of color on it. And then I'm going to add some gouache to the background as we go. Be switching between... I'm not loving this switching. I have to switch brushes every 2 seconds. That is something I don't have to do as much when I do watercolor. Hi, Sir Goose a lot. Welcome. Doing well, doing well. Thank you for stopping by. And I was just showing everyone my painting from last week. Let me know if you want to take a look. You can kind of see in the background, but my piggy painting from last week. Let me know. Yeah, I'm not loving I have to switch brushes all the time. See, this might help if I was painting vertically, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't painted vertically in a really long time. But when I do oil, I think I'll have to, obviously. Try like this. I like to write with quill. Seems to help the dialects. Oh yeah. Oh, and Michelle, I also think maybe quill the tactile feeling. I love that. The feeling, like the tactile feeling of the quill scratching the paper. It makes that sound I really like. So it probably drives some people crazy, but I like it. Mm. Oh yeah, oh thank you. And yes, I will post them at some point. At least post a short videos of it. And also, for those of you who are artists and you do art, you do post them on the internet. Do you guys post your artwork right away? Because I work them in batches, so sometimes I have tons of new work that's not even posted yet, and I feel like I'm having FOMO of falling behind a little bit. But yeah, just curious. I know I shouldn't care about these things, but sometimes I'm like, I need to post it. Pinky on the pie, the red box of Chinese characters. Please explain me from that. Is your signature or the month that you want to paint it? Oh, it's my personal stamp. I'll show you guys real quick. Okay, so Circle Salad, if you're still here, this is a painting I did last week, and Michelle's asking about this little red seal. So if you see any sort of Chinese artwork, like Chinese watercolor inks, Chinese calligraphy, you will find this on a lot of, probably almost all of them. But it is my name and it's 4 characters. My name is 3 characters, and then the last character is hua. Hua is like in Chinese it means painted or drawn. So it's basically saying by Li Wei in Chinese, and it is a little stamp I have. I feel like every Chinese person probably have one of these as their name. It's carved out of, this is the sample, and it is carved out of marbles. So yeah. And I use a red ink to do this. It's also very, very traditionally Chinese. I'm happy with the one. So Sir Goose answer my question is I'm happy with it when I post online. Currently, I don't post much. Okay, so you only post what you're happy about. That's pretty good. And for me, it's like I try to post everything I do, but sometimes I just forget because social media is so much work. Yeah. And then so I show you the marble, and then this is kind of the ink I use. I don't know what's made out of, but it's like a paste, a red paste. That's a very traditional, and it comes in a little bit of box, a very traditional Chinese ink. It's kind of like what the oh my gosh, I don't even know what these things are called, but it's a red paste. Um, so I did get that made when I was in Shanghai because I thought it's cool to have that on my artwork to kind of nod to my heritage. And I think that stamp is even more appropriate for this collection specifically. That ink looks delicious. Oh, it is delicious, Michelle. Oh yeah, let me finish my thought. I thought this was for that. I put them on almost all my artwork, except for these really small ones, because I thought the red is a little too overpowering, maybe. But yeah, I put them on all my artwork, and I thought it's cool to, a little nod to my heritage. And I feel like if anybody sees a stamp, they'll know, oh, the artist is a Chinese person, or at least with Chinese heritage. And I like the things that without, people just know without it being said. I value that. And then Michelle said that ink looks delicious, and I was like saying, oh, it is, because when I put my stamp on it, it makes this like gelatinous, fatty, juicy sound, and it sounds delicious. Yes, it makes hard to describe, but yes, you know what I mean. Gelatinous, juicy, wet sound. That sounds very wrong, actually. Okay, let's get back to this. But yeah, so Guza, if you're still here, I know this whole collection of the Chinese zodiac. I have been really pushing myself to work on things I'm not comfortable with, to paint things I don't usually paint, so that I stretch my abilities, and I think it's working. Okay, so little tip about gouache. It dries very fast. But however, you could reactivate it with water if it dries. So, as I was between the time I was showing you guys the painting and me getting back to it, all the layer kind of dry. So I'm just doing dabbed a little bit of water in my brush, but not too wet, then it becomes too watery, and then just went on top to keep going. And it works fine. Also feel like gouache is faster for me because I don't have to go over certain layers like a bunch of times. I can just drop in a few colors at once and then blend, and then it's pretty much good. Whereas watercolor is not the case. I have to, layer it. I have to let the first layer dry, then go on top. Otherwise, I don't know if you remember I talking about it. One of my biggest tips for watercolor is patience. You have to let the previous layer dry. Otherwise, it becomes a muddy disaster, muddy mess. And I find that people who are used to working with oil or digital or acrylic, that's probably one of the hardest adjustments, is the patience part. Have you heard about a workshop week for art here on YouTube? It's free the first week of June. Many channels are hosting free workshops. It looks fun. Over 40 classes. I cleared my week. Oh, I did not know that, Michelle. That sounds awesome. You clear your week. I feel like I should be watching. I'll hop on and see. I will be traveling for the next couple weeks, so I won't be doing any art myself, but watching other people doing art is probably awesome. It's probably just as good sometimes. Michelle, where do you, I guess I can just Google it. It's like, where do you find that? And how did you find it? How did you hear about it? Is your paper damp? No, it is not damp. I glazed the base with a little bit of watercolor when I started, but now it's pretty much dried. So I am working on a dry base right now. Is it okay for me to plug it? Of course. Rachel, you know Andrea Nelson. I feel like I might follow Andrea. She sounds familiar. Oh, but maybe I'm thinking that maybe YouTube maybe invited them. They might have big channels, and then YouTube invited them to host something like this. Maybe. Which is why little channel like mine did not know. But actually, I'm gonna write those artists' name down. It's totally okay for anyone to share all these things, because I actually learned so much from you guys. And I have a jar of sticky notes of things that you guys share with me while live. So I write it down on sticky notes, and then when I'm off, I go investigate, you know. You can also just buy them all for $50 to have them forever. Oh, like a class, oh, that's interesting. I think an artist I just started a few years ago just keeps growing. That's the hope. That's a plan, Rachel. Oh, sorry, Michelle. I wrote Rebel, and I was thinking of Rachel for some reason. That's a hope. I also noticed that I guess for like my live stream actually doesn't, I guess you guys found me through live stream, but actually my videos, which I haven't been making a whole lot of, gets me subscribers. And because I haven't been doing a whole lot of them, my channel's been quiet this month, but that's okay. So I had to make some videos when I get back on my trip. But also, you know, I don't want it, what's the word? I switch, I go between like, oh, I need to make my channel grow, to I just need to focus on doing my art. It's like, then I see other people's channel grow so much. It's like, why is mine not growing? What's wrong with my art? But I try not to get caught up on that. But it's also so hard. Do you guys share the same FOMO, same feeling? Maybe just occasionally. I think for all that advice I ever seen is that you just have to keep going, and you just never know when that thing will take off. Where are you getting to go? So I am doing a 3-week tour of Asia. I don't know if I shared this, but my father still lives in China, so I'm gonna go visit him in China for a week, and then I am going to Japan for a couple weeks with the fam. And I haven't been back to Asia pretty much before COVID, so it's been a really long time. Um, and it's been a really long time since I've seen my father, so it's gonna be good. Michelle said, um, yeah, because they are basically content artists, I call them. It's actually a term, I think. I learned that from someone else, a content artist. But that's a living, they probably make a good living doing that. And I can't seem to, but making video does take up so much time, and I can't. It's just too much, so much I wanted to do. It's hard. So at my Etsy shop, and everyone, by the way, I just launched a new product wall sticker in my Etsy shop. It's been doing pretty well actually, and thank you, Trevor, for ordering. Little product plug-in, self-promotion here. But yeah, I feel like making video, it takes a lot of time. This is true. And I feel like the creators who have huge growth, they probably post a lot of videos. Or they're already famous outside of YouTube, that people just find them or something. Hello, I am insane. Yes, you are. Hello. Welcome. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, food. I think I'm gonna eat so much food. I'm already worried. I'm gonna gain so much weight. For those of you who just hopped on, I was just sharing that I am gonna be out of the studio for 3 weeks doing a little bit of traveling in Asia to see my father, who still lives in China, and I haven't seen him since pre-COVID time, which is kind of crazy to think about. And then the food and the shopping, yes. And also the exchange rate is like really good right now. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but things in the US of America has gotten so ridiculously expensive because everything that's going on in the world. And, what our government is doing is probably not helping. But without getting too political, I just noticed how expensive things have gotten. And it's crazy. It's crazy. So, why was I saying that? Oh yeah, so with the exchange rate and all the prices in Asia, I am very much looking forward to do a little bit of shopping. Because I honestly haven't shopped in a while. My brother has the overlanding channel and puts too much work into it. Of course, he has to travel to make it. He's a paramedic, so he has plenty of downtime work to edit. Oh, yeah. See, it's very impressive because what your brother is doing is exactly kind of what it takes, what it has to involve. And like making videos oh geez, gross color, not what I want. It's a full-time job, or you kind of have to just do it when you can, kind of thing. And those channels that grow really big, I know they probably have put so much time and effort into it in the beginning, at the very least. And then once it's more established, I notice that some people just post once a month, and it's okay. So yeah, you just never know. Everyone's journey is different. It comes down to. Oh man, the price of things is such a relief though. I'm in neighborhoods have chickens. Dude, my husband and my daughter was totally joking about raising some chickens. And I'm like, no, because if you do, I'm gonna be the one taking care of them. Not happening. But I do fantasize about having fresh eggs all the time. And and on that front, I don't have chicken, but I did just plant a bunch of vegetables and fruits this season. I didn't do it the past couple of seasons, but this season it's like I need to supplement my groceries because it's, you know, when you had to pay so much money to get it, like I feel terrible when you had to throw them away because you didn't get eaten or whatever reason, which happens all the time. So now I think if I had my own plants or grow them at home, at least I can pick them when I eat it. Less waste and all that stuff. But yeah, it kills me when I had to throw out like $6 worth of $6 avocados or something like that. It kills me. Hello, this is Mel. I noticed that when people have gained moderate success, well, they're hire editors, others reduce time burden. Yeah, that's definitely another way to do it. Yeah, it's a whole team, right? So when you hire people, then you're actually investing in your channel, and with all investment, there's a bit of risk because the money you put up front to hire editors is like a risk, right? But yeah, as hiring editor, it's either you shell out money to hire someone to help you, or you had to put in the time to do it yourself. Something has to give. So I can't quite shove out the money at this point. So I guess I will just do it the long and the hard way of doing this slowly. But I guess I don't feel like that's like too terrible of a thing because I am still making art all the time, and that in itself should mean something, right? I thought about seeing if college student around here need to do stuff for the portfolio. Oh yeah, that's good. And you know, it's still time that you had to spend on it to instruct them, to talk to them. Yeah, I'm just, yeah. I think it's great that everyone kind of figures out their own way of dealing with this. And it also brings a little bit of comfort to me that you know, I'm not the only one who's struggling with this idea of time versus, what is it? Time versus output. There you go. But yeah, when I did try for a while to post every week of a new video, and then I feel like my whole week just ended up being filming video, edit, filming video, edit. I didn't have time to do literally anything else. And it became so stressful, so stressful that I just said, like nothing, no time out. I mean, I don't even have time to like make art. It was just video, filming, editing. So I thought, hey, I need to just, what's more important to me? Making art or making videos? And I think, well, it's obvious because you know what I picked. I don't know, maybe maybe that'll change. I flip back and forth though. Oh, I remember actually. What brush do you use for the eyeliners in your paintings? Oh, yes. So I have this one specific brush. I I think that timer's output has been struck since I don't know the beginning of time. Since this technology age that we've been indoctored into, I guess. Uh, oh yeah, so I was saying I have this one specific brush that I use for eyeliners. And this brush is the only brush I use for my lashes and eyeliners in my paintings. And it is a Winsor Newton fine staple #1 brush. Do you get that, Michelle? Uh, maybe doesn't have to Winsor Newton, but specifically, I think it's important information here is fine sable #1 brush. Um, or you can get a Kolinsky stable brush, which is better, I think. But the one that I really love, which is this one, and it's fine and stable. I have one and #1 and #2, but I find that #1 is like gives me the perfect like thickness, perfect hand feel, just goes the best. Got it, thanks. And if you and then fine, and again, if you're still here, we had this whole deep dive of what the heck is sable, right? So Kolinsky sable is a Siberian weasel, and the Siberian weasel here is like the Ferrari of artist brushes. They are so expensive that if you have a whole collection of Kolinsky sable, then you're probably a rich person. But it's the like the Ferrari of brushes. And then the second down, so that's the Siberian sable, right? And then the finest, the one I have is like it's like the Porsche, I guess, which is not bad. It's finest sable. Sable is still a weasel, but I'm guessing they call it finest sable is because it's not specifically a Siberian weasel, but maybe it's other kind of weasel. Because otherwise they'll probably put Kolinsky on it for marketing reasons, right? So the fact that they didn't, maybe because it's not like a Siberian weasel specifically, but it is still weasel hair and it's amazing. I only have #1 and #2 small sizes because the large sizes are, like I said, very, very, very expensive. Oh, hi, Vanessa. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. Welcome. Miss you. I am working on some flower bouquets today in gouache. Kind of little change of gear because I'm gonna go on a trip next week, so I didn't want to start a complicated painting that will take me a while to finish. And then I think another reason is I really just want to get comfortable with switching back and forth between the gouache and watercolor. Because when I use gouache in my watercolor, I'm still noticing I'm kind of using it more like watercolor than gouache. There's none of these, me rendering, blending happening much. It's been fun. I really like working. I think I'm starting to really love working with gouache. And you say you're finally home. I'm guessing you had a long day of work. It's nice to be finally home. And I hope my relaxing music can help you decompress, even if it's just a little bit. know you're painting. So relaxing to be here. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. And I suppose for those of you who are just joining me, I just want to show you guys the paintings I did last week really quick. And then if you've already seen it, I apologize. I won't linger too long this time. Actually, let me finish this part first. It's gonna dry. No, it's already dried. Oh well. So yes, gouache dries super fast. Gotta work fast. And yes, I do have some gouache medium that is supposed to slow down the drying. And I kind of forgot that I can use it. So maybe I'll squeeze some of that out in a second. Okay, well, so this is for Vanessa and who else just joined me. My painting from last week. My little cozy pig with hydrangeas. They are these three, my two orbits, and the piggy is investigating this flower bud they found on the ground. I really love how this painting turned out. The color, I exercised such restraint on this painting. I love how everything turned out. And the piggy is so cute. I hope you saw that, Vanessa. If you didn't, let me know, okay? Alright, so where am I? So I was working on this flower, okay. I'm sighing because I just keep on forgetting which. So I notice when I work with watercolor, I'm constantly washing my pen, my brush. But right now, but with gouache, I'm not doing it as much. I'm wondering why that is. So sweet, adorable. Those eyes just sparkle. Thank you. I know. I love how the eyes turned out. I was telling everyone earlier that I like I've noticed, I don't know if I did it on purpose or not. I didn't think much about it, but I looked back on my animals for the whole series. I noticed that they all have these like very almond eyes, almond shaped eyes, and it kind of made me realize, I think I like doing these almond eyes. So I think they like personifies the animals more so that they look, maybe you can emotionally connect with them better. And if you look back at my really, really old paintings from like 10, 20, well, no, not 20 years ago, but 10 years ago, I was doing the same. All my animals have these almond-shaped eyes. Almond-shaped cat eyes, to be specific. And I just had that realization, I guess. Is this acrylic paints without water or are you using gouache? Michelle, I am using actually gouache paint. This is not kuratake. I use Hoban artist gouache, and I'm just using this set, my basic set. I am running out of some colors, so I have to buy separate tubes soon, which I'm super excited about because I love buying new art supplies, especially I feel like when I have like a good reason to, like I ran out of something, so then I'm not just hoarding supplies, I'm actually buying them for good reasons, and I get really excited. So with the gouache paint, I Notice I ran out of white first because at the beginning I didn't realize how much, because I do a lot of like lighter pastel colors, how much white I uses from the tube. With watercolor, I almost never use white, right? But with gouache paint, I do. So white was the first one that ran out. Then the second one, to my surprise, is this navy color. Oh shit, color. Navy color. It's Prussia blue is the color name specifically. That is my second color and I'm about to run out, so I need to get that soon. And then the third is purple. So I guess I use a lot of these colors in my art. Art selection, which, oh yeah, definitely. I didn't even think about that, Michelle. But oh my gosh, yes. I'll come back with especially Japan. I feel because I had this realization that all my supplies I use very like my watercolor, both of my watercolors and my gouache is Japanese brand. I didn't do that on purpose, but that's just how it happened. So I guess I have a affinity towards. Also, I mean, I guess you gotta respect the Japanese. They do make very high quality art supplies. So yes, I will be definitely doing that. At the very least, I'll buy a lot of sketchbooks. I think I shared that. That's like the one thing I almost collect. Not on purpose, but everywhere I go, I'll buy sketchbooks or art supplies for sure this time. And if I see any like unavailable colors in either Kuretake or the Open, which I don't think, I think they are all available in the US. But if anything I see that's not available in the US, I'll probably buy the whole stock. Because I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna be there again, you know? Notice I'm just doing like the blue and purple portion of the flowers right now. And I really hate that I had to switch brushes so often, but I think that's just the name of the game. Since we're talking about ink earlier, Michelle, I think I definitely will bring some back new ink from Asia. That's probably something way cheaper there. And I'm sure everything's gonna feel cheaper over there. Not cheap. Probably not cheap, but cheaper than here. So with watercolor, I feel like I would, with white area, I usually just leave it the paper color, but with gouache, well, and also I did wash the whole thing with watercolor. So with gouache, I find that adding white, I guess white gouache is my favorite color of gouache. Adding white, this brilliant white on top I love the intensity of the white against paper, because usually, I'm sure you know this, but paper is not white for the most part, right? Like paper has a creamy color to it, like off-white color to it. It's nuance in the subtle colors. I've decided to make my own palette from air dry or polymer clay. Does anyone have any experience here? Which would be best? Oh, interesting. That's not something I even thought about, but but I think that's awesome that you can make it like however big you want. Because I tell you, I have so many palettes I buy because like everyone is not exactly quite what I want. Like some are too small, some are big, some of the pans are too small for the brushes I use, or some are too tight. I've gone through a few to find like the one I just naturally ended up using. I have no idea what that will be, but I guess the only thing I can think is when you do make that, you need to be sealed with a glaze or resin or something. Otherwise, the clay would absorb the moisture from the paint, which is not what you want. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, if you can use just clay and fire it in a kiln, I think that would be probably the best. Oh, I love this color here. What did I use here? It's like white with a little bit of greenish brown. Damn, yeah, exactly. I have so many palettes that I use but didn't stick with because it doesn't quite do what I need. Maybe let's bring some of the color over here. I think I'm gonna paint this one probably the same way. Make some brush holders. That's so awesome. Yes. Do you have like access to a kiln, like a pottery studio or something like that? That sounds awesome. Please keep me updated. Oh, I just had a ocean moment. Like I have pickup duty today for my daughter because my husband can't. So I had to hop off around 2:30 or so my time. So in an hour or so. So a shorter live session today. But yeah, I just had that drop in the stomach as, oh no, did I totally miss pickup time? And I can totally see myself as that mom. I have done it once actually. I'm ashamed to admit that I totally forgot to pick on my daughter because I was engrossed in doing something. Her teacher was not very happy about it when I got her. Not where I live. That's why I was thinking of those home craft clays. Ah, okay. Yeah, look up how water resistant they are. I think I have some polymer clay, but the one I have is also very porous, which I don't think will be good for holding like water-based paint. And the air dry one, but the air dry one I'm not too familiar. I have some like my daughter has some from her crafts, but I don't know if that's the same as like an artist grade polymer. I'm sure you can find out though. Oh, okay, oven dry. Okay, suspend and the suspender sealant. Okay, cool. Yep. I think the sealant is probably the or my concern with. You gotta seal it. That's so exciting. I think that'll be awesome to make your own palette so you can make it however big you want, however little you want. But probably go bigger. But you know what else that I use? I think I might have shown you guys at some point, but I use these tea candle holders. They're cheap, you know, you can buy anywhere, and they're kind of like the perfect size. But the downside of it is there are all these loose jars that take that loose jars that could get like I guess I don't really move them anywhere so they stay, but I can see if you work in different places, that'll be kind of annoying to bring it with you when you have all these loose jars. Try to hurry it up since I really want to at least get all the flowers done today. I'm happy to report that I feel much more at ease today switching between wash and watercolor. So my intent is working because I mentioned in the very beginning that I want to get comfortable with between switching because I hate that feeling of when you switch medium and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. My mom left me at my high school after school and oh my gosh, Michelle, that's so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for that. It must have been traumatizing. But I guess now you know nothing happened to you, you're here, that it's kind of funny story to tell, I guess. But yes, that is my fear because I can totally see myself that happened to me because I forget things a lot. Also, that kind of happened to her once already, so I think I'll feel even more bad. I'll feel even badder, worse. Oh my gosh. But it happened multiple times. Yeah, okay, you still can laugh about it, yeah. Yeah, I can understand. It's so traumatizing. Wow. Which, just based on your reaction, I was like, okay, I definitely can't forget her because I think I would traumatize her for life if something like that happened. You know what I think would be really cool if I did like darken the whole background one day and then did white or really dark background, but do really light colored gouache on top. Because the white gouache just contrasts so well with darker colors. Brilliant. I don't think it was much longer until Kamala says, you're like, screw this, I'm driving myself. I don't ever wait to let that happen to me. I like that. Take matters into your own hands. Case in point, sometimes what the parents do really do traumatize their kids for life. Okay, maybe it's kind of funny. I'll never forget her face. So, Michelle, I'm sorry I had to ask you more about this, but did she finally show up and like say that and tells you that she forgot, or she like kind of give you some reasons why that happened? Oh man, it's like as a mother, I can only imagine the moment she realizes, oh, August curse words that this happened. Eek. I don't think something like that ever happened to me, but I can't. So that's good, I guess. But also, I grew up in China, so the kids just walked everywhere, free ranged. There's no parents picked up and all that stuff. So blessing in disguise in some ways. And mom, if you're watching, good job for not ever forgetting me. I know she's lurking in the background sometimes. now this I'm like moving down to the lower parts of the bouquet. I'm trying to darken the colors, but I'm having a hard time. You know, this just reminded me I should get a dark purple color, which I don't have. I only have this really warm violet color, and I find myself mixing a cool purple all the time, so I should just get a tube of it. That'll save me some time. Yeah, she was so apologetic. She got confused on the day of practice. She's a nice lady with a 30 minutes drive out. Oh, Michelle, thank you. And you still have those. Okay. That's good. I'm happy to hear that you at least got something out of it. I hope she sees your message. That'll be cute. Leaving a lot of middle part right now because I'm gonna go in with some yellowish color because I think Dell Larkspur has a yellow, like a pretty brilliant yellow center. The fragments they're called. Fragments, the stigma and my flower anemone. And also Delphin Larkspur. If you look up the real actual flower, is like this really brilliant purplish blue color, which I definitely don't have that paint in my collection. So there you go. Maybe that's my mission when I'm in Asia, to find that color. I'm sure it's there. I just need to go find it. There you go. On a mission, I should make a list of paint color I need, which is dark purple, this navy blue, which I'm almost out, so I need to re-up on that. Surprisingly, that's it. This my Kuratake paint tray I just started using recently has been amazing. It gives me all the color ranges I need. This thing. I have like a small pan, which is the partial collection, but then I just got that. I think that's all the colors they make. I think. Could be wrong. And it's been great. It's giving me all these range of really nuanced colors that I find myself using a lot. Because when I first got that pen, I was like, oh, there's probably gonna be colors I will never use. Because, you know, we all kind of gravitate towards certain colors. But surprisingly, I've been using a lot of the colors that's available. That's in that. So, I do recommend those Kuratake paint trays. They're not too expensive compared to like other brands. And they actually last a pretty long time. So I feel like they are giving the Hoban paint a run for their money. Hoban paint is more expensive, and I can say that they're more premium than the Kuratake ones. But the other test will be how if they last longer, which I'm guessing which I'll know, which I'll let you know in a few months where my supply is. I keep on thinking some areas, oh, I can, like the steps I'm imagining for the next is like the watercolor step, and then suddenly realize, oh wait, I'm using gouache, I can't do that. So I say that because I was catching myself thinking, oh yeah, I need to glaze this, and I can just dump this color in, it'll be fine. And then I suddenly realized, oh wait, I'm not using watercolor today. I feel like painting gouache and any sort of paint-based practice. Like I say paint-based because watercolor, I feel like with watercolor usually it's water-based practice. With paint-based practice, or maybe the same goes to watercolor. But I was just thinking, like, you know, with paint-based, what I'm doing is I'm so focused on this one area, whereas I find that when I'm doing watercolor, I'm kind of more cognizant of the whole composition because I had to kind of plan the layers, right? Because like I said in the beginning, that there's some time management involved. Like I gotta do this part first, so I can let it dry, do that part, da 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 da. Whereas with gouache, I don't really have that problem. Here. I feel like I was using so much like more like art nouveau colors, more muted, more browns. For a little while now I'm maybe I got tired of it because this lately the color palettes I've been choosing are or maybe because of the summer now, you know, more bright colors. So the painting I did last was a lot of purples and blues, and this one I'm noticing the same way. Okay. Cognizant of my midtones. Okay, oh, move on to the leaves and branches so you guys can see, kind of envision how this painting will look in the end. And some lights. I don't know if that's coming from here. Okay, so this layer can just be dark. Thank you, Trevor. And I'm trying to rush, but I also have just realized I can't. It's just not something. It's not something that can be rushed, I guess. Leaves at the bottom. That's a leaf. Some buds and definitely one of those things that looks better when I pull back. To me, at least. Wonder if you guys feel the same way. Can't wait to build some textures, those painterly textures that I usually don't get to play with in watercolor. Saw Curtis' video. He went to a big art show in Tokyo. He said their children's cute eraser worked better with his favorite style eraser. I think it may be true. I have a clue, Toga. Oh yes, Japanese erasers are crazy. Even oh wait, you did say children's eraser, right? Yeah, children's kid. So my daughter has some from a friend from Japan that brought her some Japan, and that thing just erased. I swear that eraser probably can work as a magic eraser and erase like things from your wall. It's crazy good. You know, sometimes so I use the soft eraser, the rubber kind, the Rubbermaid. Is it Rubbermaid? I don't know, but you know the clay malleable eraser. They work okay, right? But they're like not my. They're okay when I'm not doing a lot of heavy lines, which I'm not when I'm drawing backgrounds. So they work okay, but what was I saying about this? They work okay. I totally lost my train of thought. So I use a soft eraser. They work okay, but you know I have those I think the white eraser. It's an artist brand, so it's probably something similar to what you said. Needed. Yes, thank you. Anyways, I was saying that the children's eraser for my kids. It literally erases without leaving any sort of trace. Which, you know, sometimes with eraser, you erase, you gotta, sometimes it leave a little bit of impression. You just, you know, deal with it because it's fine. Whoa, this is really dark. But yeah, with the children eraser, it leaves no trace, literally. So I might have to stock up on that for sure. I got super excited talking about erasers because they are so cute. And they also make them like in... This is probably not helpful for artists, but they also make them in like these amazing shapes, like fruits and stationaries. They're just cute to have. So I actually have a whole collection of them that I never open. I probably never will, but just Japanese erasers of like they come in themes like fruit, vegetable theme, like school supplies, etc., etc. Super fun. So Michelle, as we're talking about this, I'm just realizing I'm gonna have I should probably bring an extra luggage with me. Just knowing the amount of stuff I'm gonna buy probably. But yes, guys, I am very excited about my trip. It's been a long time since I've been in Asia, and I'm gonna be gone for a while. So I know I am bringing sketchbooks and stuff, but I'm obviously not gonna be painting in the same capacity as I am now. But it's good. It's fine. As I say it's fine because I think I shared with you guys that every time I step outside the studio and come back, I always feel like I become better. Just sometimes taking break, stepping away actually helps you with getting better. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a different perspective, like, or maybe it's because you stopped, you kind of get yourself outside of your normal daily activities, that you might start seeing something with a new perspective, new set of eyes, like a new way of doing it suddenly. I don't know. But every time I step away and come back, I always feel like I've somehow become better. Toga pencils and the Floral pencils, you don't even have to spin the pencil in your hand. You know what? When I come back, I'm gonna do a little besides art with you guys. I think I'm gonna share all my loot on my trip that's art related. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, you can see what I was able to get into. I'll share my loot with you guys. That's all the flowers right now, at least my first pass at it. Now I am going to step back. Okay. Now I am going to do the stems just to anchor it. And I finish the middle of flowers. I'm definitely gonna do a little bit of background work. So I'll do the stem and the leaves first. Maybe I'll do the background stuff and then go on top of my flowers to finish. I want to do the background before I do the finishing because if the background gets too watery, then sometimes I will leave like a stain line on the gouache that I just used. And because I didn't use any watercolor today, I know that's gonna happen. And then if that happens, then I can always fix it when I'm doing my final refining, the last layer of the flower, like the center of the flower, some of the edges maybe, so that I can have opportunity to fix it. So what I said, stems, and then background, and then finishing top. Okay, I can wait, please. Okay, so Michelle, I'll do that on the first live stream I come back. I think that'll be fun. You know what's also dangerous, guys? Now that I know how to do this, I might go crazy on buying things just so I can share. we sometimes don't need a whole lot of justification to buy stuff. And I think that's the good and the bad of our modern life, is that we are so gotten used to the consumer culture. Now I'm like, oh yeah, I had to share this. So yes, do I need it? No, but I want it. So I'll buy it so I can share it. The sharing part is not my excuse. Oops. Okay, so now I need to do, maybe I'll use, maybe I don't. I'm looking for a really, really, really dark green. So to do that, I'm gonna mix a little bit of burnt umber in my green actually. Taxi duck for your business, Toyo Trivia Custom Trips. Oh, I love that, Michelle. Yes, 100%. Now I can just write off my trip as procuring supplies and getting inspiration, all that good stuff. Yes, totally. That's brilliant. Okay, so I have a super, super dark green right now. I'm wondering if it's too dark. Maybe it's not too dark. Also, I don't know why I'm using a flat brush right now. Yeah, I probably should be using a flat brush for this actually, but let me do. I also hate to wash paint out when I don't have to, so because I have this brush loaded, I'm gonna take that paint and work on some of these areas that can handle bigger brush strokes. Is this too bright? Also, I don't know what you guys use to wash your brush pens, but this weekend I was at Daiso. Do you guys know what Daiso is? It's like a Japanese dollar store basically. They just opened some near where I am, and that place is like dangerous because everything's so cheap. You're like, oh, do I need it? It's so cheap. Sure, I'll go get it. I'll get it, and then and then before you know it, you just spend a tons of money on the things you probably don't need. Is that the problem? Maybe you don't. But anyways, I was at Daiso, and I just got this vase that has these ridges on the inside, and then it's like a cone shape on top, and then it becomes a vase at the bottom. And this thing has been my favorite thing to wash my brushes, because the ridges on the inside helps you wash the brushes, get the paint out of your brush, and also it funnels down, so you always have like some water on top, and then all the thicker paint funnels at the bottom. This has been awesome. When I wash my paint, I want to show you how awesome it is. I add a little bit of yellow to this. Bring some of the light back in. And also, it's like super therapeutic to watch the brush be ASMR, very ASMR, to watch the paint to wash. Just got a little twitch in my brain, like what just happened? What did I just say? So much better than my mason job. Oh, who wants to go to thrift store on the way to the NT shop with me? Yes, I want to go. It sounds all amazing. I've been meaning to go to a antique shop and a thrift shop, because I am looking for like those antique, ornate, baroque picture frames. I think I want to frame a couple of my artwork in those paintings. I think I want to like spray paint them in really modern, bright colors. Because I think they usually come in the antique shop. They usually come in like gold or brass or brown. But yeah, so I've been meaning to go to one. So take me, Michelle, take me. Okay, so I'm wondering if this acid green was a good idea. Did I destroy the serene, the peacefulness of this? Guess we'll figure it out. We'll find out. Too bad we're so far apart. That would be so fun. I know. It would be. And I am kind of actively looking for art friends in my area to, I don't know, just hang out and talk about art. It's like, that's a dream, right? I have mommy duties most of the time. Yeah, I can't really talk about art with my husband. It's also very hard. Okay, I'm gonna just have this therapeutic. So I've been using it for a couple of days now, and then I find that when I just swirl like this, you see how the paint just drips at the bottom. Oh, this is not a very good color right now. So if I do a really dark color, it kind of just comes down at the bottom. It's like super cool to watch. Anyways, I was super amused by that. I just want to show you guys. So now this is my favorite jar to wash my paint. And you might notice I have like 3 other jars behind it and a cup. This is what I got for Mother's Day for my kid. Isn't it so cute? This water cup. So I keep this cup clean as much as I can because that's the clean water I use to mix any paint, right? And then I also have 3 jars to wash my brush. So now I just show you this is like my go-to. I kind of just wash the first batch first, and then I wash it here if I don't feel like it's not clean, and then the big jar is just when I just dump everything in there. So yes, my brush, my brush washing process. There you go. From here. I'm gonna use a round brush with a pointy tip. With gouache paint, you never want it to be too watery. Well, now that I take back. When I'm painting watercolor with gouache, I want it to be watery sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. But right now, since I am doing a gouache painting, when the paint is too wet, too watery, it's kind of a problem. Feel like this is coming together now. Larkspur is also a city in California. I learned when I was doing my research and concepting. And I thought, oh, that's such a pretty name for a city, Larkspur. I'm guessing there's a lot of larkspur in the area, probably. I don't know. So this area is starting to be filled in a tad more. Let's do some more leaves here, maybe, or bigger leaves. Should I fill this part in some navy color, maybe? So this one stem, 2. Just continue back here. 3 stem. feel like with this painting, I am able to just kind of make it up on the go because the flowers are pretty small and they're for the most part almost wild. Loaded branches, thank you. Okay, let's take a look. I feel like I'm carrying over the peaceful, the sereneness of the sweetness of my pig painting into this one. Okay, I can't, looking at that, I know that some of the in-between areas I definitely have to darken so that these white flowers pop out. Maybe we'll work on that. Let's work on that. And then we'll see. I'll work on a little bit, then I probably have to get out of here. And I did not work on this painting whatsoever. My second one. Remember I said that I always liked when the smaller ones, I like to do 2 at the time, just in case. In case one is wet, I had to wait it to dry and stuff, but that wasn't an issue today. So, and now I am using watercolor. This is watercolor now. Which I think is a little bit more forgiving when it comes to backgrounds. I recently just this pen, totally homemade. This brush, I don't know if you guys can see. You can't see, but anyways, it is a round brush. I just cut off the tip, so it's like a stub, and I've been using it to blend, and it's been great actually. I just took a really old, like an old brush and did that to it. I thought it was pretty clever. It's almost like the pencil, not pencil, with the pencil art, there's like, you know, that the stick that's a rolled up paper but sharpened that you can blend, like the blender stick. I feel like I just made a home, I'm sure there's a name for that thing, but I just made like the home version of watercolor for myself by repurposing an old brush. Pretty cool. I also been using this brush to add like some dots and textures in the background, because it makes like this perfect round stamp. Yeah, I thought it was pretty clever when I did it. Yeah, I can't really see the shape kind of makes in this corner. This dotted, like, I'm not even sure how to describe this texture. notice all the in-between areas now very white compared to surrounding. Not what I want. Just some plain old watercolor. And now I'm adding some water in this stubble of a brush. And then I'm kind of using the water in the watercolor to blend it out. Yes. I think one of the hardest things with watercolor, well, maybe watercolor to me is a bit easier, but with gouache today, I had a hard time trying to keep the colors really like pure and brilliant. Because when I start, and I think that's maybe the issue because I don't have all the some of the colors I want to do didn't come out of the tube, so I had to mix it and then do the mixing process. And I am not, I probably should have, but I'm not using like a separate pan to mix each color. So a lot of times the color will bleed in, the next color will bleed into the one I'm mixing and then makes it a little bit more muddy. So that was kind of my big struggle today, but I think now that it's said and done, I look back and I think it was not bad. It felt worse when I was doing it. Again, this is my larkspur birth month flower for the month of July. So if you're born in July, like Trevor, then this is your flower. I bet you didn't know that. Larkspur. Or sometimes it's called delphinium. I guess it's like a category flower that it's almost like kind of like wildflower. But I also read that, let's see, all larkspurs are delphinium, but not all delphiniums are larkspur. There you go. Or is it the other way around? It might be the other way around. Oops. Hello, Gestured. Hello, welcome, and thank you. I'm on Discord. No, I'm sorry. Discord. I'm trying to stay away from Discord. But thank you for hopping on. Okay, it looks so much better now that I kind of fill the background in a little bit. I'm loving this blending brush. Proud of myself for making that. DIY blender brush. You haven't heard? Oh, I know, Trevor. This is not like a flower you'll find in a flower shop or a flower that's referred to a lot. but it is very beautiful if you looked it up what it looks like this. It's like this brilliant purple, and I think it comes in pinks too. They're tall stalks.
I love you.
Like tall stalks, so which I think it might be very good for some sort of flower arrangement if you need to get some height. But yeah, not like a flower we get in a flower bouquet, maybe you do. Maybe all the other flowers when you get in a bouquet you're like, I don't know what this is. Maybe that one of them is this. All right, I am going to probably stop now. Let's see, have I filled in all the white backgrounds that I don't like?
Hey, yo.
It's up here. Oh, it's dark. It's okay. I might do a little bit of like petalish shape. Oh wait, it's too wet right now. Also gotta be careful with gouache because I can reactivate it if I go over it. So if I end up doing here, then the green might bleed into the blue, which is not what I want. Whereas watercolor, I don't have that issue. I don't have to worry about that. So now, which I guess is also why my blender brush has been great. I think I might have to make a bigger version of this for my bigger paintings. Oh shoot, yes! Thank you, Michelle. Yes, I do have to go. You see what happens? I'm like, I'm gonna do one more thing. Oh wait, let me do one more thing. Oh wait. Okay, guys. I'm actually so happy that I shared with you guys this before so that I don't end up. Okay, before I go, I do have to go though, but I want to show you guys what we've done so far. Awesome. I think the flower looks great. I was working on adding some darker backgrounds to really ground the background so the flowers will pop up. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like, oh, the background here is maybe very pale, too pale for my liking. That I'll probably go back and adding some gouaches on top so that it's more saturated. But there it is. The flower for July, Larkspur. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me today, and Michelle and Michelle, Trevor, and whoever else came and went. Thank you so much. It is Wednesday. I live streamed. I'm definitely going to try to finish both paintings this week, at least before my live stream next time. So next time, in 3 weeks when I come back, I will be working on the next animal of the zodiac. I hope it's not dragon because that will be hard. That's the one I'm probably most nervous about. But if I just came back from Asia, then that's almost appropriate. I don't know. I had to look. It might be tiger next, actually. I don't know. But oh no, sorry, pig. So next one is the rat, which is my zodiac. So I need to make the rat look cute. So there you go. Okay, thank you so much, guys. If you're watching, you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, follow button. And like I said, I will be traveling for the next 3 weeks. So I'll definitely remind you guys when I'll be back next. You know, you can check my feed for updates, and I'll probably post some art inspos when I'm on my trip, and hopefully you guys will catch those content as well. And thank you so much, guys. Yes, Michelle. I'll try to share all the art related stuff. Probably not me stuffing my face with noodles and buns and dumplings. Probably. All right, guys. I will post that on my social media stories and stuff, but I think I'll also post some on my YouTube. They do those posting stuff, but we'll see. Anyways, I really had to go. Thank you so much, Michelle, for reminding me, and I will see you guys in 3 weeks. Okay, bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you.